Hi. Welcome everyone to another session of Dragonthorn and Lyrium, our Dragon Age TTRPG in the Age system.
Hello.
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 We lack people today.
Yes, we are missing some people today, so it's gonna be a bit of a shorter session, but it sort of comes naturally with where we are in the story right now as well, so yeah.
We agreed that I will be substituting everyone who is missing today, so...
No.
Oh, I thought we were worried that Kamna was dying.
Yeah,
What?
oh yeah, that is actually the plan.
What? What plan?
Well, we don't
Don't
talk
worry
about
about
the
it,
plan,
don't worry about it.
obviously.
Oh, not the plan.
Not the plan, indeed. Yeah, we are still waiting for some people to turn up.
Yep.
Actually.
I know for a fact someone is coming, but they are a bit distracted at the moment.
Yeah, Audrey is here. Nice, so we are only waiting for one person. I cannot hear Audrey though, I just can see her in the chat. Well, not chat, but in the
I need to
call.
log into Roll20 as well. Give me a second.
I
Wait,
don't
you
hear
can't?
them.
Now
I
we
hear them.
can. Now we can.
Okay,
Now we have an
I was
Audrey.
a bit worried. Yep.
Hi,
Yep.
Audrey.
Hi, everyone, including me.
What?
Yeah, so now we're just waiting for a link. It's great. Good.
But you might be able to start with the recap while we wait.
Oh, yeah. So I haven't really wrote up a preamble as last time, but last time we left off, our heroes, our group, has managed to get through the little room that I have put together, and they sort of realized that in order to get out from that dimension, because it was not the material plane, but it wasn't in the Fate either, they have to let the timer run out. But while figuring that out, they have been attacked by a good couple of ghouls. And yeah, the ghouls don't like whistling, everyone. The ghouls do not like whistling. There was a couple of mysteries in that room. Whole loads of darkspawn and darkspawn corpses. And there were some corpses with in Grave Warden uniforms as well. Interesting. But now that they figured out they are no longer there, and the door that they are supposed to go through, and the door that leads forward, started glowing with blue writing on it. And also, for some mysterious reason, the little sphere of darkspawn blood from Tekla's device have disappeared. So yeah, that's where we were, everyone. So, we can do the shout-out as well, because that's what we usually do, but I forgot that we should do that before the recap. Pro streamer, ladies and gentlemen, pro streamer.
Yeah, we're the most professional anyway.
Yeah, true.
Hello, I'm Jerry. I write things, and I am. I don't even know what the term will be for Sprita Studios and Cerulean Springs TTRPG, but yeah, I'm one of the devs of Cerulean Springs TTRPG. Hello, I play Varania Celestia, and well, apparently we're still alive. That's good enough for now.
Oh, I slept so far, we've gone right over to the shoutouts.
Well, we do shout-outs at the beginning as well, don't you remember?
Introductions.
Introductions, more like. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Wolf the Wolf, and I play as Kemnar. In last session, I figured out the puzzle, but I was not listened to by Gwillem. Thank you, Gwillem. and I'm very proud of myself. Thank you very much.
Okay. The
I am
Sorry.
Dawn. I only exist in the pocket dimension that is Sprita Studios. So do not look for me, you two shall be trapped. And I have sneaky little plans, and I hope the DM will allow them.
Honestly, please do look for her. Please be trapped with us in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Audrey, up next.
Sup? I'm Audrey. I'm playing Tekla, and my browser went blank. Okay, whatever. So anyway,
Amazing.
yeah, I got a lot of spells and I love to use them, as you might have seen it last session or heard it. Sorry.
You could say you're a spiritual person.
Oh god.
Very much so. Thank you.
Okay, Jerry, you will have disadvantage on your next. I am just joking. By the way. I am just joking. But yeah,
Or is
and
she?
Linkus.
Roar.
Linkus is eating.
Let me do
Amazing.
a sandwich.
Linkus
Sandwich time.
is trapped with me within this pocket dimension, but he's slowly escaping to other streaming channels. I have to keep an eye on him.
Oh no.
Yes, I do
Imagine.
not exist until suddenly I do.
Imagine.
And also, I'm using my wonderful dulcet Welsh tones to play a Dalish elf.
Now back
Uh,
to sandwich time.
Not like the sandwich time, indeed. And we are missing our dear Maud today. They are visiting some family, so they cannot be with us. Because their internet connection is, well, shit right now. And I am Chair Fox. I am the
I know the
DM of
feeling.
this. Yeah, I am the DM of this game. And I am terrified of everything, including my players. Thank you.
But most, primarily your players.
Primarily my players, indeed. So, yeah. So last time when we left off, the door had started glowing. Or, well, it started glowing, and then blue writing appeared on it in a language that only, I think, 2 of you might recognize. One of them being Moxie, but Moxie is being preoccupied with looking for the mechanisms of the other door and the lever in the middle of the room. So the only other person who sort of manages to read it is Tekla. So, would you like me to... Will you read it out for the others? No, that is the question.
Not right now. I got
Well-
it from Road 20, so...
No. If you say it, you read it out. I will actually read it up because I didn't put it in the handout. So don't worry about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll read it out.
Yeah. So... Oh! Shit. My microphone is going bye-bye. Yes. So... The writing inscription on the door says, "Your arms won't be any use down here. Only friends may enter this way. So be gentle and don't cause harm, for good manners are greeted with open arms."
What? Is
So-
that why
so-
Is that why the guy had his hand sewed off? Or sawn off?
Does that mean that we had to hug and kiss various Stark spawns that were just sitting in here?
Or we
Not
could do
really
that.
my kind.
Or we just hide until they don't find us?
Well, they are not here anymore, are they?
Maybe we can try that next time? Can you make your thingy not make noise?
Well, it's kinda broken now, so it won't make any noise.
Yeah,
What happened?
the thing is not moving, nothing is whirring, and there's no sound because something is missing.
Yeah, it seems whatever this place had going on had the darkspawn blood in my device disappear. Yeah, no darkspawn detector for until I find some more samples.
So, wait a second. Are you telling me that when the whole thing disappeared, the blood that you were using in whatever that noisy thing is, disappeared as well?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Kara,
Yes?
how do I have a theory, right?
Okay.
How do I figure out? Is there anything that I can roll to figure if this theory might be right or not?
Well, you can
Telling
tell
the
me your
DM is
theory.
usually a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I
Basically,
can tell
the
you.
theory is,
Yeah?
with how this thing worked, this was a filter. It took away everything with darkspawn stuff and locked it away somewhere else.
I mean, it sounds plausible, but so does a lot of things. I will not tell you whether it's right or wrong.
The question was, can she roll something to check if she's right or not?
I'm not sure, like, that is...
No,
sure
I
that's
don't
a
think
thing.
so, because it's not something that any of you have seen before or experienced before.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go.
And
So,
Can we
to
just
see,
use logic?
yeah, but to see if this is real or not, you have to test your theory again.
yeah, we'll have to
Like,
test it again.
It does sound logical. Like, you don't have to you use logic for it, but it does sound logical.
Oh. This might be a very interesting sort of enchantment if it's working as I think it does, but I think we might need more darkspawn's matter to check it out.
Darkspawn matter.
Have you noticed that the darkspawns appeared when we started visiting with a damn lever, and then they went away, but then why would Tecla's little vial of darkspawn that thing disappear as well?
Interesting.
We can still drag those darkspawn corpses from outside here.
It could be an
See
idea.
if it works.
Yes. Well, then again, let's first get this door open, because I'm really getting...
The door is already open.
Well, no, the one in front
Only
of
the
us.
door's back. Yeah.
Out of character question. Do we want to
Yes.
proceed without the mod?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, like, this is out of character, and just so you guys know, there is not gonna be combat this session, unless you do something extremely stupid involving this room. But
Like
for
pulling
that-
the lever again?
no, like trying to reactivate it, and once it's reactivated, like making noise.
Ah, yes.
That gives me an idea.
So
Well, I
yeah,
guess I am stupid then, because that was part of my plan.
no, like would you make noise as well once you reactivate it? That's the thing. That's the stupid part.
All
To
of
actually
you.
Not
aggravate
activating
the.
it. It's a whole...
Yeah.
Let's try to wake them all up. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was
It's the
gonna
less.
make one noise to wake up a few, then kill them, steal their stuff, and then let the timer run out.
Interesting. I would say that for this session, please do not do that. But in like next session, you can do that once everyone is back.
Screw you! I pull the lever.
And
Do you
I-
actually?
and I,
Do you actually pull the lever?
I will fucking fight you for it. No, but like, not to do that. Like,
Well, guys, you can
I
do
get the
contested
impression it would
rolls.
be a bad idea to pull the lever.
yes.
Something is
Y-
telling
y-
me the party might lynch me.
Oh, no, well, because
yeah,
of that. But,
like for this session, what I planned is like after you get through this door, it's gonna be level up and probably looking around, maybe looting, shit like that,
and maybe pulling the lever. Or
and maybe
preventing
pulling the
someone from-
lever. Like, who knows? Who
Okay,
knows?
so we all. So what we pull the lever and then don't make a noise until the timer runs out, right?
I mean, if we're gonna do that, we might as well just bring something in to test the theory. I was mostly wondering if we could get this door open before that.
Well, didn't it say that the door only opens to friendly creatures who do not bear arms?
That is a fair point.
So if we pull
So,
the lever and we don't fight, maybe the door will open?
We can try that.
or maybe
I
we
am
can just drop
still
our
up
weapons
on that
now.
statue sitting in the arm.
Yes.
Uh,
If you
well,
want, like, whenever you guys want, I can, like, repeat the inscription again. Just ask.
At this point, Tekla, is that thing easily replaceable, whatever it was?
I can replace it with other darkspawn blood samples. But I kinda have the feeling that if I go out now and bring it back in again, then the door was shut and
The puzzle
the
will
whole
begin.
thing will start again and it will make a shit ton of noise.
I mean, if you put
Maybe we
it
should
back,
leave that. What?
I don't mean to repair it right now. I'm just saying, do you need anything more specific or hard to come by?
Yeah,
to
on
repair
that
it?
on that note, Tekla, it would probably take you more than a hot second to replace it, since it was in a glass sphere, and you don't have a glass sphere readily available to just go back in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, leave that for later.
Shall we, I will say, shall we divide and leave some people here, some people going back, informing the people at the campsite and bringing in?
I'm staying here. Because there's no danger on the way back, so I don't see why I would need to scout back. So I'm just staying here with you guys. And on that note, I move to the door and I drop my daggers and my short sword and my dagger. And do I have anything else? No, I think. I don't drop my fist.
Imagine dropping your fist.
Yes, I unclench my hand, my fist.
Okay, you do that and nothing happens.
I advise
What
the
if all
others.
of us does it?
Yes.
In that
I-
case, should I pop back and let them know that there's something funky going on here?
Shouldn't we figure out how to open the door first, because then they will get stuck?
Well,
I mean, at the same time, the door did open when the countdown ended, right?
I'm gonna start walking back
Okay.
while they are
So-
discussing.
Little started walking back
Stealthily.
to the camp. Roll me a stealth, and guys, whoever
Stealthily.
wants to. Little
We are
is gonna roll.
talking, this is a perfect moment to start moving.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm occupied by
Yeah.
disarming myself.
18.
Oof.
Yeah, Kamner is occupied. Moxie is preoccupied with all the mechanisms around and the things. And what are the others doing?
I think
There is
that's
some heated-
I think that's a stunt.
No, because
No.
it's not the 2 dice before the dragon dice.
Yes.
No, I think I was having a little flick through. I think the dragon dice is included in the doubles.
Oh, is it? From what I understand, it was the 2 dice that are not the dragon dice.
I'll have a double check myself now.
Okay.
Yeah, because from what I understand is the 2 dice and then the dragon dice is how many
Dragon dice
points
is
you
how
get
many
for a
points
stunt.
you get. Yeah, like so far I've been ruling it in that way.
I feel confident in my stealth abilities with an 18 to continue until we have figured out the official ruling that I don't get stuck.
Yeah, definitely. Little Osa assumes pass because the other 3 is in a conversation as well. Like Verania, Gwilym, and Tekla are in a conversation, obviously, on what to do. So Little Osa just whoop disappeared. Indeed.
Imploded.
Put a bell on that.
Also, was a darkspawn. Disappeared after a countdown.
No.
No, because you still talked after that, so obviously that would not be logical.
I believe I only spoke out of character, didn't I? I don't remember.
think you were seeing something from the statue
Possibly.
itself.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember. But yeah, I'm leaving. I'm walking back.
Will we notice that there's not an Oza-shaped figure on the statue anymore, at the very least?
If
At
you
some
look
point,
at the
probably.
honestly, if you look at the figure, you will probably notice that little Osa is not there anymore.
Guys, where is the little one?
We don't know that yet.
She was here a moment ago. Osa? Osa?
I'm
Okay.
imagining I have at least like a 10-minute head start after their
Yeah,
discussion.
you have about a 10-minute head start, but you hear this very faintly echoing down the hall. The little Osa, Osa, Osa.
Oh no, they're shouting again. I'm gonna start jogging.
Okay.
In our direction or like back to the
Okay.
Camp.
Camp. Okay. What are the others doing?
Well, she's
I'm
not
gonna-
here. I think she went back to
I'm-
camp.
Well,
I'm
we're
gonna
not-
try the whole disarming thing. Does a shield count as a weapon or not?
Do you intend
Shield
to
is
use
more
it
of an armor, but for
Okay,
all
then I keep
intents
that
and
one.
It could
I
be.
mean, do you
It-
remember the double-wielded shields?
Yeah.
We
It-
switched
it-
that for triple spears. I
Yeah.
think we won. It's an upgrade.
I would be.
It is an equipment used in fights, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
save
they
that.
want me to
Fine,
put
I
down my
drop it.
stick.
Dunk.
Oh, won't you really take away the walking stick from an old? Oh wait, shit.
Okay.
I'm
So,
perfectly
yeah.
armless. Like, now I'm not going to like go too far in depth with this, but I do just want to point out that at some point in this campaign, I am going to be trying to strangle people with my robes.
I'm into that. So now.
Okay.
I mean,
Amongst other things,
we have
obviously.
experience.
I will strangle you.
in
strangle
character.
me.
I was talking in character.
You never know. Good save though. Yeah. So, did everyone put down their weapons, or what have you done with your weapons? That's the question.
I would have put it like at least made sure it's not easily reachable, like stashed.
Okay.
A stick's a stick. I'm gonna lean it next to the lever.
Okay. Nothing happens, guys.
I want to put it. Can I free draw?
What do you mean?
I want
Yes.
to put my dagger and my not dagger there,
Okay. Yeah, go
and
for it.
walk back to the door.
Nothing
Unarmed.
happens. The blue lyrium lace writing is still on the door, still glowing in this ancient dwarven dialect.
Okay.
Did it not say that we need to be polite or something?
Yeah, it
I-
says your arms won't be any use down here. Only friends may enter this way. So be gentle and don't cause harm, for good manners are greeted with open arms.
I walk.
Then I tell the door, please open. And I kind of just give it a small pat, small gentle pat.
The door sort of makes a creaking noise, but nothing much happens.
Alright, that's it. Keep her eyes on the door.
What language have you used for the door?
So the
Dwarf?
inscription is in Dwarven, an ancient dialect of it.
Okay. I just.
People, do we really want to risk locking this door before we get Osa back?
I mean, I kind of want to. They even need to know the solution.
Yeah. I mean, we split for this
I'm
exact
taking
reason.
my staff with me. I'm gonna pick it back up again. This is like. Work.
Can I?
Yes.
No, by all means,
Okay.
I hand my staff to him.
What? What?
Okay.
Yeah, I just walk from here to here, and I'm just gonna slowly hug Tekla and
What for?
pat the door with my other hand and go shh 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 shh.
So the door, the big granite slabs of the door creak again, but nothing really happens apart from that.
The granite doors develop a slight blush.
Tekla, I have a question.
I do too. Several of them, in fact.
Yeah, no, but what
Mostly
I'm
about my
asking,
life choices.
I get that a lot, but what I'm asking is, do you know of any sort of tradition that might regard the statues? Any sort of offering that will be a sign of peace or a sign of politeness?
Look, I'm worried by the double use of arms in the riddle.
Aren't you the one who venerates the paragons? Okay, whatever.
Paragons?
No, it's
Yeah,
it's Moxie,
the
but
statues.
Moxie looks back and like there like she says
Moxie's
that
overcome by the babbling demons.
yeah no
Oh yeah, sorry,
no,
I wasn't sure who was talking.
yeah, like Moxie's not here at the moment, so she just says that we do venerate the paragons, but there's nothing like this in Orzammar or the tags that have reopened around it. It's this is something she has never seen down in that part of the deep roads.
I want to ask Moxie, is she wearing full armor, or did we ask her to like drop her weapons?
Well, she's obviously wearing her armor. She followed suit and put down her weapons just like you guys did.
Okay. Sorry, my brain farted there for a second. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm going to look around and go, look at the position of these corpses. There's two close to the statue, one close to the lever, one close to the door.
Okay.
I'm going to examine this statue a bit closer, like, and the body, like if the position the body is in might suggest that they were doing something.
Roll whatever the fuck. Give me a second.
I don't know whatever the fuck roll is.
I know.
Dexterity.
Probably gonna be
Investigating?
investigating, yes. Okay.
Fucking hell.
So the statue is just a statue. There is nothing around it or anything like that. Let me give me 2 seconds. I have to pop this shit out. Yeah, and the position of the corpse doesn't really insinuate anything to do with the statue. It is but bones by now. Maybe there's like a spider in the skull, something like that you can see. But it doesn't really seem like whoever that person was doing anything with the statue, the column, the pillar, explicitly.
We need to disarm the spider.
God.
In what sense?
I don't care.
Oh God.
Painfully.
That wouldn't be very
By
nice.
force.
Oh, heads up! I found the entry on stunt dice.
Okay, what is it?
Whenever you are successful at a test and you roll doubles on 2 of your dice.
Oh, okay, so it's only 2. Okay.
So it's a little bit weirdly worded.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Anyway,
we have the
continue.
request passage. And we have no ill intention, we come as friendly.
I translate that to Dwarven.
Nothing happens.
I translated to Elven.
Nothing happens.
I can't translate.
Well,
Nothing
At
happens.
the door again.
Okay,
Oh,
it grumbles a
went to-
little bit.
I've spent
Guys,
as
well,
much
this
time
is-
as I'm willing to on this. I say we go back to the camp and get the dwarves to blow it up.
No.
No, I don't think
I don't-
that will happen.
Yeah. This is like magically enchanted crap.
Yeah, this is big enchantment on it.
Can you all come here, please?
Yes. Touch the door. Do a
And together we will roll to seduce the door.
yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna be right back. Give me just a second.
It's not like
Okay.
it's not like Door-chan wants to open for you, Baka.
It's like oh no, never mind.
Jerry's be right back. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
I guess I am gently caressing the door
Nothing
in a meaningful
happens.
way.
It's too big to caress.
Nothing really happens. It sort of rumbles a little bit like before.
We need the rest of the team. Because I think as many of us who solved the problem together and lived, I guess, would need to work together to open the door. Question mark. So, little Asa, could you? I don't
Little
have
Asa
that
is not there.
long power to shout through 3 hours of walk tunnel thing.
Yep, you indeed don't have that long power.
So I'm not gonna attempt it. I attempt it in thought.
Yeah, nothing happens.
It exhausts
I
me.
suddenly sneeze.
Yeah, that's a hiccup. Hiccup catches you. Or at least that's what we say in Hungarian. Like, if you start having hiccups, someone is thinking about you.
We just laugh and slap you.
Amazing. Yeah. All you guys are, except for Gwillem, are standing in front of the door. It's like
I believe I
William.
used the word caress the door seductively.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Gwillem is caressing the door seductively. Nothing happens, and then Moxie decides to just like try to shove the door open, and you can see that a small electric current went onto her finger, and it shocked her.
What?
She tried
it
to
like
shove the door open. Like with her shoulder, like she's going like boom.
Oh,
Okay,
It
so
does not work.
did it knock her back?
A little bit, yeah. She looks just a tiny itsy bitsy bit hurt by the electric shock. Also, Gwillem, the door does not do anything.
but
nothing
it didn't
happens.
hurt us when we were giving it gentle pets and such.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, the door may I may not do anything with the door, but that's not to say the door's not doing something for me.
Yeah, weird flex, but okay.
I can't expect the door to love me back.
I can.
And I believe that as a roleplay stunt, I can flirt with the door.
Sadly, this door is not a mimic.
Oh.
Regardless, rules as written, the door is now seduced. It may
It's
not be able to
now
act on
seduced.
those, but it feels very fondly towards me.
Does it
In the
now?
game files, it's marked as a seduced door, but it doesn't
I do not think you succeeded on that roll, though.
Oh, damn. Caught me.
There we go.
Can I keep chatting the door in Dwarven?
You're just chatting to the door in Dwarven. Nothing happens. Yeah.
What if I tell the door that I love her?
Nothing happens. Absolutely fuck all happens.
Did you just assume genders?
I
Door
figured it out.
genders.
I figured it out.
It's obviously a she.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, Gwillem.
Alright,
You read how demanding she is.
Yeah.
Are you really going to argue that's a man?
Wow.
Alright,
Okay.
what we need to do, we need to organize an orgy for the door. Everyone take off your clothes.
No.
Like as Gwillem says this, he's starting to unrope himself.
I'm back.
I mean, before we go into that, do you want this episode to turn into a Kamnar backstory session? So, no.
Title of the episode: We organize an orgy for the door.
That is the most
Oh,
appropriate
dear.
title so far.
Don't you mean a Doorgy?
Okay, from now on, Tekla, go back to the camp, please. Thank you.
I like that. That was worth being sent back to the camp, but me literally starting to take my robes off to like sex the door.
I mean,
I was about to suggest that we just hold hands and try to touch the door, but I mean, if you want to go through that
Yeah,
route,
since
I'm down for that.
you were not here, Moxie tried to shove the door open with her shoulder and got shocked by the door.
no, okay, so we tried shoving the door, didn't work, and didn't work big time. We tried petting the door, and kind of worked, and kind words, and kind of worked. So now what I'm gonna do is release the hug from Tekla because of the pun, and get my hands off and quit petting the door and just stand there and closing my eyes and just focusing on I am the friendliest creature on this earth and I just want to enter.
Nothing
Like
Oh, and that's not sexual.
not sexual at all.
I do it in a sexual manner. Wait, how do I roll for that?
Like we're just really, really making the Ace Storm more and more awkward.
Wow, my ability prevents me from being sexy.
Hey, but that was a stunt swell.
It is?
It would be if it was a success, which is not.
I know.
You're cramping on us.
I wish little Asa was back. I miss her so much. She was,
She's so smart. She would definitely fix it.
yeah,
You know how to
Okay.
talk to doors and cows.
shed a tear.
I am being brave. I'm going to address somebody.
Okay, who are you gonna address at the campsite?
The man with the red head and the long feather.
Ah, dear, I see you're back. How are the scouting? How is the scouting doing, Yanto?
Doorgy.
Like, yeah,
From all the
I don't think
little Asa started to make her way back.
I don't think Little Asa knows about the orgy, but this is 3 hours later, so like, yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, it's a
Lot of
3 hour
work
walk.
later.
Well, I jogged, so I got a little bit of exercise,
Yeah,
so it was 2.5
okay.
hours.
2.5 hours. Yeah, okay, I can go with that.
Yeah. Well, there is a weird room at the end of the hallway.
Oh,
There's magic in it, and a big lever. But do not pull the lever, because when you pull the lever and you make noise, there are deep stalkers, dark stalkers, deep stalkers,
Dark spawn.
Dark spam.
dark
Dark
spawn.
Swan.
That's the word.
Oh, but dear, I don't think the dwarves have dealt with magic. I know for quite certain there are no mages amongst them. Are you sure it's actual magic?
Our mages say so.
Okay, interesting. Now, that might be something worth checking out. Is it safe though?
As long as you don't pull the lever, the room is safe. And there's 2 doors. There's one when you come in, and there's one where you can go out. But the one where you can go out is magically locked.
Oh, dear.
And it says do not bear arms, because they will do you no use down here. We will only accept guests who are polite and friendly. And we will accept them with open arms or something like that.
Ah, interesting. That means that it shouldn't be a problem for us. We are the friendliest bunch out there, aren't we now?
Oh.
Well,
Don't bring the drink. Oh wait, I'm not there.
if you say so. I didn't know that was a qualification to join. It was not on the flyer I got.
I mean, we are all friends here. It wasn't a qualification to join, but I wouldn't take someone with us who would just attack us and just backstab someone.
Okay. So the others are now trying to figure out how we open the second door. Or they have by now, I don't know. If there is Tekla had a thingy that make noise which had blood in it from the monsters. And
Oh.
the lever when you pull it, there starts a countdown. And
Okay,
the
I am
countdown,
following.
if the countdown goes to 0, the door opens back up. So you can just go
Okay.
out if you go to 0. So that is not a problem.
Okay,
Just
that is
Don't
quite
make
nice.
noise of the stalkers will come again. And everything disappears of the stalkers after the countdown goes to 0.
Oh, that's most interesting. I never heard of such thing. And his eyes light up like, ooh, mystery.
So we are trying to get through. So if we don't come back, we might have gotten through, and then the way back was another puzzle that we hadn't solved yet. But then at least you know what the lever does.
Okay, that is actually quite useful. And he
If
looks.
it turns out that you need to pull the lever to get through the second door, I will leave a note. I
Okay,
think I
that
can leave
this is good
notes
to know.
without them disappearing.
Yeah, you might be able to. This is out of character. Oh, that would be wonderful. For the excavation is actually going quite well, so we might be able to get on the road again tomorrow. Which would be wonderful if I found another place
Can
to
I
camp.
would it be okay if I disturb the dwarves for a moment?
Of course. They are probably just working. So yeah, the two of the dwarves are working on the actual way you came back in. So you've seen them around, and the third one is just returning to work as well. He smells a little bit of ale.
So
Oh, no.
I would have, because I love stories, and right now the story of the door is very, very interesting because it's a magical door that wants friendship.
Okay.
I would have tried my bestest to copy what was on the door, but it is like trying to write Chinese when you don't speak Chinese, I assume, so I might have made spelling mistakes.
Okay, so for this, I will give you that it is magically engraved. So when the writing appeared, it was engraved on the door in a reachable distance. So if you want, you could put a paper to it and start taking like a whatever
I could have
it's called.
stenciled it?
Yeah. You can stencil it when you get back.
Okay. So I didn't get closer, so I scribbled it now. But
Yeah.
I do indeed want to do it better because I'm not too proud of how it turned out. But I want to show my scribbling to the dwarves to see if they can read it and maybe they know of a legend or something that links with this.
Okay, let me see which dwarf you woke up to.
The one that does not smell like ale.
Okay.
They all smell like ale.
Yeah, but one of them was specifically bad because she
Yeah.
mentioned it extra.
That monogram that was specifically bad. But you are walking up to Toothy Lars. Like, he is missing a couple of teeth, as you can see, but there's a big smile on his face. Lassie, I see you returned. Where are the others?
Trying to make friends with the door.
Oh, now that is something quite interesting. Don't you think?
I'm gonna show him the page because of this.
He looks at it. He squints his eyes like really hard. If you give it into his hands, he's going like he's gonna turn it and upside down. Some of it is just some jumbles, and the other half. That explains. The other half, it looks like some really old dialect. It says something about sheathing your weapons, being what have do you call it?
For some reason.
Not being hostile, and bears as well. And it says something about, well, knowing your manners. Yeah, that's what I can tell from this.
So maybe instead of an orgy, we should have a tea party.
Do you this is on the door on the other side of the room we're trying to open up so everybody can get through it once you clear everything.
Oh, interesting indeed.
Mm-hmm. There's also a lever that calls scary Darkstalkers. Gloomstalkers.
Darkspawn.
Monsters.
Ah. Oh,
So don't pull the lever.
Huh. It's interesting. We haven't heard of this tie in like 3 centuries. It is
So it's
quite.
very old.
It's probably quite ancient technology that they didn't manage to tell us in Orzammar about.
The mages say there's magic.
Ah, it must be enchanted. Enchantment is not really magic, but something close to it, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
That's alright, lassie, that's alright. Not everyone has to know about everything.
So if it is dwarven, and
Aye.
we need to be polite and have manners and be nice,
Aye.
do we need to give it dwarven ale? Is it door thirsty?
He looks at you with a puzzled expression. Now, why would you waste ale on a fucking door? Tell me, lassie. Tell me.
Literally fucking door.
If you would have a guest, would you share ale with it?
Most probably, yes, but that's just the hospitality. It has nothing to do... it does
So if we
make
want
you
to-
have good manners. That's true.
So if we wanted to prove to the magic door that we have good manners, shouldn't we give it something it might like?
Why would the door like ale? Tell me.
Shouldn't all proper dwarven things like ale?
Dwarves like ale. We came from the stone. The door came from the stone. So it seems like it makes sense, but it doesn't.
How can it seem like it makes sense but doesn't at the same time?
Because we both came from because we both came from stone, the door and the dwarves. But the door does not live. It does not have any life. It is not gonna
That's
return to the
not
stone after it dies because it's still
special.
stone.
That's the reason we don't want to get it drunk.
You're not here!
It is a special door indeed, but that does not make it living.
Even because if it's drunk, it can consent.
Hmm.
Oh my god, guys.
Become.
Become.
Okay. What is there another thing you would give to people as hospitality in your culture?
I don't know, lass. I really don't know. But how do you show your good manners when you're trying to enter somewhere? Now tell me that. Because you are obviously trying to enter through that door, if I'm right. Well, we all gonna be. So just have a think on that. I have to go back to work.
Okay,
Good chatting with you, lassie.
Sorry for interrupting. I will practice some better notes. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's quite alright. I've seen dwarves write worse. Don't worry about it.
And then I'm gonna step back so they can get back to work. And I want to try spotting Morgram, because he smells of alcohol, and I want to try stealing his alcohol.
Okay, so Mulgram is not so far away from you, and he's just chipping away at the stone at the entrance. So you can indeed try stealing his alcohol from his belt.
He's the one that went kabloomy on the first day, right?
Yes, he's the one who went kabloomy, indeed.
So
He still smells a little bit like ashy and gunpowdery, although you do not know what gunpowder is. It is not a thing in this setting apart from Gatlock, so that's why I'm saying.
gonna Take a deep breath. I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him if he's feeling okay, and that way I can distract him with conversation and then try and nick his pouch for drinks.
Hi, Lassie. I'm feeling quite alright. He is a little bit like not trembling, but he looks like he's leaning this way and another swaying a little bit. You get a +1 to that roll.
So I roll stealth, or is there another one?
Actually, let me check. I think there might be a pickpocket, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's gonna be stealth for this.
Lockpicking, traps, grenade.
Interesting.
I mean, grenade could always be a good idea.
I would say for this, dexterity is probably the best, since
Just
you have
flat
to
dexterity.
be... Yeah, you have to be quite nimble with your hands. So go roll a dexterity with a +1 for me. I don't know if you can put a +1 on it, but... Okay.
10, 12, 13.
Yeah, that does beat his perception, so yeah, you go. You got his wineskin with ale in it, so it's an ale skin technically.
Mhm.
Yeah. You got the booze. Indeed.
And then I'm going back to the others, and I am gonna think about what the dwarf says. And I'm
Okay.
gonna start listing out loud, like, you could knock, or we could look for a doorbell. We could see if we could maybe slide a note underneath the door, like when people get a letter.
And this is the perfect place to switch scenes to the others. This is about an hour and a half back, so you already spent an hour and a half there since Ossa left. She's about halfway through back to the camp. Moment.
We are like all naked and tired on the floor, like.
Wait, actually, I think it's only an hour and a half to go back. So at this point is when Ossa arrived back at the camp, and she is probably just starting to get on her way back. So yeah, an hour and a half.
Right, so we need to find ourselves a bear.
and chopsticks, right?
And then we need to take his arms.
I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Gwilym, are you still standing at the entrance?
No, I'm getting naked.
Yeah, he's getting naked at the door.
Wow, that's a very long time. How many equipments do you have on? Like
Oh, so many robes.
unstrapping all the.
He just has a complete BDSM harness.
Like, this is usually protection from orgies, but right now, it is the only plausible outcome.
Double purpose.
I mean, it's not like I don't like you guys, but are we sure we want to go down this route?
I'm just gonna declare that I am gonna, on the entire way back, think of more and more insane, polite rules to interact with the door. And I'm gonna continue doing that out loud, so when I start approaching, they will hear me again.
Okay.
In case they quickly need to get dressed.
That doesn't encourage us to get dressed.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
that might be a problem.
So just let me know when I need to continue listing insane ways to interact with the door.
All you say is entering the room, just say fuck.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know. I'm out of ideas. I need.
I can definitely tell, considering that we are all getting naked now, which is really, I'm not sure what dwarves will do. Tekla, is this a thing in your society? I mean, I don't mind it, just
Yes,
kind of surprised.
there is. I'm not here yet, though.
I
Tekla
believe
disconnected
they
for-
had to step away for a moment.
Okay.
Ask someone else.
We have only one other dwarf.
Yeah, Moxie is there. Yeah.
Is it a thing?
I have not really seen any orgies in Orzammar, to be honest. People don't really sleep around that much since the whole caste system, and I feel like Moxie would be she would be undressing as well, but
Probably. Yes.
yeah.
She's back.
Nice.
So,
I mean,
I think what your players are saying, Kara, is fast forward until we're together again. So they
Yeah.
can
So
try
at
something over.
this point, Lil also is really close. So now this would be the point when you can hear her like slowly like saying shit, and most of you are naked at this point and just like touching the door. It's weird. It's all sorts of weird.
So maybe if we offer it a drink, it will get thirsty and open its mouth to try and drink, and we can jump through. Or maybe we need sing a song. People like songs, and I'm just getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
There is-
I think.
you are not prepared for orgy.
Yeah, I think at this point Gwillem
Sorry, I
and Verania
confused
are.
Sorry.
I think at this
I'm gonna
point,
go bright red and turn around.
yeah, like Gwillem and Verania are butt naked at this point. I don't know about Kamnar and Tekla.
Kamnar is not.
I mean, for once,
Neither am I.
I'm undressing Tekla at the moment. That's why I'm not undressed.
What?
let me help you with that. No,
I can't just. Can I smack him over the head?
Of
that
course
would
you
be
can.
very
Gently.
no, that's unfriendly.
course you
Don't do
can.
that.
Okay,
technically,
then I do that.
Fuck. Ow. Shit.
It didn't even hurt.
Still covering my eyes. Are you dressed yet?
Nope, we need to have an orgy to get the door open. It's
I'm
been
not-
5
I'm really
fucking
not sure
hours,
if that's
so
what-
we're
that's what
doing
best
our
idea.
best, yeah.
I like keep covering my eyes, one hand out, slowly trying to approach the door.
Oh
Do not-
god, we're
I'm
gonna press the
still
button.
not
Eva.
sure whether or not an orgy counts as being polite. Okay.
I'm not sure it is. I'm
Being
honestly not.
naked in public is
Okay,
indecency.
well, Thekla, that's just like cultural dismissal.
Yeah.
Says the elf
I mean,
to the
It's a
door.
person
Don't
that
whitewash
comes
us.
from that. It's a person that comes from that culture. I'm not sure if I can make that argument, to be honest.
Can I reach the door?
Is it
Yes.
common among the
Looking at
Danish to
people?
fuck doors?
Obviously, they don't have doors, so you.
No,
wouldn't
but
know.
I've always been saying the Dalish need to be updated.
You
Well,
So
really
now
don't
you
want to know what
invent
happens in the
glory
big
I'm
doors.
gonna
What the
knock
fuck?
on the door and take a
Uh,
little step back and say, "Good afternoon. I brought some drinks. Would you like to share some with me? If I
Okay,
can get
so-
inside, please."
so when Little Ossa knocks on the door starts to rumble and it opens.
What the fuck?
You. And I will just walk inside.
You just walk through past us here nakedly. What the fuck? 3 hours of naked time and nothing.
I look at it and I go, I am
What?
not entirely sure why we didn't think of that earlier.
Right, yeah,
I'm dumbstruck.
I kinda just take the drink from Osa and take a really big chug from it because I needed that.
Please
you
roll a
want-
drinking.
You can keep it
Yes.
if you want.
I'm not
Oh.
drinking.
Yeah,
Basically.
drinking.
You do have to share some with the door, because I did promise that.
just like,
The door is no longer glowing, by the way.
I'm just like, wide
Yeah, you're
stance, hands on hips. Well then.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh god.
I still
My
kinda listen
army
to Osa and,
grows! My army
and I'm kinda
grows!
like, cheers, bitch, to the door and drink again.
Okay, do you need to? Okay, so do you need help with getting your armor off or on?
So now that the
I'm
door is
still
open,
dressed.
I'm gonna write a quick note that says, please knock politely and ask for entrance, and then leave it like next to the door on the inside in case it closes behind us for the people following us.
Okay.
No, I can't write shit.
But I can write, so I'm gonna add PS, don't get naked.
Yes, that's what I wanted to make it
Amazing.
I'm
Let
going
me
to grab
let me
my
rub that for you
robes
guys.
in the bundle and throw them over my shoulder and walk in.
Okay, give
Fully
me 2 seconds.
Wow. I mean, it's a door. You would knock on it, right? But we are a strange party.
I'll be
I
honest, I
mean,
wasn't
a
expecting the
regular
whole,
door doesn't.
The
Okay, go
whole
ahead.
knocking, yes, no, I wasn't expecting that either.
I wasn't expecting people to latch onto my orgy idea.
Okay, so as you guys walk in, well, as the gates open, actually, the gates open into a grand cavern, sealing out of sight, swallowed by the darkness above. You can see houses carved into the stone, old, ancient. Even those of you with dwarven ancestry find the style of the buildings a little bit alien. For all you know, the sty has been closed off for centuries, but it might be even more. It might be even longer. The warm light of the torches stop on the side of the intricate gate, leaving the rest of the settlement illuminated by blue light from the abyss below. Yeah. You have arrived at the settlement. There isn't seem to be
Okay,
any...
I turn back because I forgot my spears, so I go back for those.
Yeah. We'll pick up. I think this might be a good one for this. Got a new ambient sound.
Ambient sound.
I do have to say, the whole room and the weird things were less creepy than this.
Little Asa, thank you. You did pretty good.
Yeah, you didn't listen.
Did my best.
And I
Yeah,
just blush.
this...
Don't say anything.
like, as you go in, there's the road keeps on going, but on the side there's just a huge drop down below, and you can see blue light seeping through. In the rocks on the side, you can see lyrium veins just like swirling in. And as you go closer to the settlement itself, there is a big hole on the ground, so to say, on the right side as you go in. And there are not stairs, but like a ramp-like thing leading down as if it was once a lyrium mine. You can see on to your left another bridge-like road leading out from the caverns into another tunnel, and towards that's to the right. Towards the left, on the other side of the settlement, you can see another gate leading further down into the deep roads.
Suspicious bridge.
I will say we will need to report this back to our camp. I think this could be a better place to set up a forward camp.
They need about another day to clear the road.
Okay, so Moxie sort of looks at you. She thinks for a moment, and she's like, maybe we could go back to camp and have an early supper. It's about afternoonish, I think. Maybe have a good nice sleep since. Yeah. We had
That
some
sounds like
fights today.
quitters talk.
Yeah, like Moxie at this
Kinda wanna
point just
sleep in
looks
a
you up and
proper
down.
house.
Like, you're free to go in and explore.
Yes. Do we have lights? Is it dark inside?
No, it's illuminated by the lyrium veins in the stone. It's all blue light inside.
This is a lot of lyrium.
And it's not red lyrium, so I'm happy. Though I
You
don't.
don't know what red lyrium is.
Yeah.
No idea.
Wait, there's red. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
There
don't know
is.
about red lyrium. You
Okay.
What
guys
is
have
this
no
brew?
idea. No,
It's fine.
you know,
I hate all lyrium.
it sings very quietly to the two mages. Just quietly. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
this is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Does any of you know what this blue thing is? And I turn to Gwillem because he's naked.
It's lyrium.
It's
Okay.
something you really don't want to touch.
Why?
There's just utter disgust on Gwillem's face.
It's a magical substance, but it can cause a number of problems.
Actually, we can get my clothes back on now because I don't want to get a rash.
Gwillem is slowly dressing up. I sort of think that Kamnar is probably helping him.
No. I'm just watching.
Okay.
Very interested, just
I'm just storing all that
to see it
information in my
happen,
head.
but enjoy to see it happen.
I'm gonna walk up to the first house because you said there were buildings, right?
Yeah, there are buildings. So as you walk down in that bridge, the road from the outside. If you look back, you can see that the enchanted door actually has ways to be closed and opened from the inside.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it doesn't close right behind you. It stays open as it is, and you arrive at like a square-like thing. Like most of these houses are against the back wall of this whole thing, or in the middle. It's quite a small settlement. It most probably was an outpost at some point. But yeah, little Osa goes into one of the houses. Door.
Gonna knock on the door. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna knock on the door, say, "Please excuse me, I'm coming in," and then open the door and go inside.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I would like to basically immediately follow Oza because
Okay, so
disappeared already once.
Lil also does this.
And then I came back and solved the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Still.
So Little also does this, knocks on the door, and it has some resistance, but at like a second push it opens up, and it's a bit dusty inside. No one's in. You guys have seen no one just yet.
What material is the door? Is it like wooden or is it
It's
stone?
wooden.
Oh,
It's I would say it's stone rather. Yeah.
Okay.
Like most of the things in the decodes is made of stone. In Orzammar you might see some wood and all that, but it's because it has a bustling trade where it's overground.
Can I make? Actually, Little Asa, you were.
Yeah,
following
Little Asa and Varanya are going into one of the little houses.
Also, I think we might need to have a little chat.
Okay.
First thing first, really a good job with the door, honestly. I have a tendency to overthink things. I do admit that. At the same time,
Well, you are very smart, so you have a lot of things to think about.
you never finish learning. I don't consider myself as that incredibly smart, but one thing that I can say is that the whole vanishing act that you did, I'm not sure if that's a great idea.
We wanted somebody to go back to camp to report, so I did.
Yes, no, I get that, and I understand why you did that, and luckily there was just one way to go, but that's not the point. We are in undiscovered and dangerous territory. We shouldn't leave people alone. I'm just gonna say this, what happens if on the way back maybe there was some new passage that we didn't notice and someone attacked you?
Or another cave in.
Willem, you're also here now?
Nope.
Yeah,
okay.
Prone to
he just walked past the little building, heard you talking, and popped his head in to say that.
Having at least another set of eyes is always a good idea.
I start like playing with the straps of my shoulder bag nervously. I just wanted to help.
You did. You did amazing, as I said. But I want to make sure we are all kept safe.
But you were all so busy to talk.
You are... Osa, listen up. I'm not sure where this shyness of yours comes from, but you are a valued member of this party, and you already demonstrated it between the cave with the slimes, between the door. You are great. If you hear us talk, you can come to us and tell us. We want to listen to you.
Try.
Alright. Now let's...
Can I go exploring?
Mind if I come with you?
Keeping clothes on?
Yes. Unless you ask me not to.
Then you can come.
Good. I'm going to use 1 point. Since we're going inside, and the Lyrium glow probably is not going to be that strong.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 1 point to activate the lantern.
Light up your little lantern. Okay, yeah, it's on. Lantern's
Okay.
on. You too have a little light. Now
I'm gonna start exploring the building.
Yep.
Okay, if you actually looking in like shelves and under things and shit like that, I think there is a role for searching, if I'm not mistaken.
Searching, alright.
Where will I find that?
Let me see. Yes, perception, searching. Yes.
Oh, research. No,
No,
that's-
searching. Actual searching.
Yeah, no,
Perception.
I saw search under cunning, but it was research.
No, it's perception.
Yeah,
Perception, yes.
sorry
Uh,
guys, dyslexia.
Gonna try.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that was not a good roll.
Yeah,
There we
that
go,
is.
because I did say like returning was for the weak and was happy to warp in.
So, yeah, neither of you find anything in this building. It's a bit dusty. There are some moth-eaten parchment that is not really usable anymore. But you might have a better luck in the other ones. Actually, Verania, you might find 2 copper pieces.
Oh, fun.
I'm
what?
gonna like dart to the door, then remember what she told me,
Mhm.
and look back over my shoulder to make sure she saw I was at the door, and
Okay.
then dart to the next building.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. One thing, I have one question. You
Yeah?
say I find 2 coppers.
Yeah,
I
It's
would
just-
like to examine the coins.
it's old.
Is there any inscription on it? Any?
Actually, it was. I think it was issued by Orlais.
Oh, an
But-
Orlesian.
Orlesian copper coin, 2 of them. But you cannot really make out the year it has been it has been not printed,
Minted,
but printed
yes.
on. Minted, yeah. They are old. A little bit of rust
Okay.
here and there on it. That's why you can make out the year. The
Any
vintage.
figure?
I figure that you think it might be the divine, the current divine in that era.
Okay.
Like all of the imperial, well, not the imperial, the Orlesian divines look the same to you.
All right.
They've all got the wind's ears.
I'm going
you're-
to.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep them separated to see if when we come out or whenever we or if
Ah.
someone might know more about.
Okay.
I'm gonna dart into the next building.
Give
Following.
me 2 seconds. Guys.
Shouldn't we be a bit more careful? You guys said that this blue stuff is pretty dangerous, and we don't like really.
Just
know
don't touch it or breathe it in.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
if you see any blight, just pretend you haven't.
what are the others doing while Little Ossa and Varanya are in the first building?
I'm gonna be walking as deep in as I can, like ignoring the buildings. Like they can have their fun.
Hey, there are buildings on the side. You count at least like 30, 50 buildings. You see one that was probably a tavern at one point. Things like that.
Which way is Little Ossa and Varanya, and which way is Gwillem as reference to the entrance? Did they all go left?
So you're basically in a little square, just at the end of the road, and
Yep.
I'm doing the buildings on the left-hand side.
Yeah, Little Ossa and Varanya went into the first building in the left. Gwillem has walked in further towards the middle of the town square and then like into one of the little streets.
I wanna check out the bridge, but I want to make a perception if I see something suspicious in this area. I don't trust this.
Go for it.
Yes, where is it?
Perception. Oh, you already... No, you haven't rolled.
No, I was searching for my tab. Ooh, that's pretty shit. That's 12 plus 3, it's 15.
It's 15. It's really quiet. It doesn't seem like anyone lives here anymore.
Okay, caves are friendly to me, so I feel kind of calm, I think. Calmer than in the previous room. So I want to check out the bridge. There was a bridge, right?
Yeah, it's a bridge that you came in. It's a bridge that goes out on the right side.
Okay.
It's not like the bridges you've seen in Tevinter or in Orlais during your travels, or even in Kirkwall. It's a bridge because after like a certain thickness, it has been excavated under it, probably through mining operations.
Oh, I see. So it actually bridges over some...
Yeah, it bridges over all the lyrium and rocks underneath, so it's not a natural bridge. Neither of them are natural bridges.
Oh, I see. It shines blue from the bottom.
Yeah, it just got like the lyrium is exposed somewhat at the bottom, and it just shines. It lights the cavern up.
I see a blue light like this somewhere under several billion years later in another universe. I don't like that. Okay, well, that's not very interesting. I'm just gonna head back to the square and follow actually Gwillem, because I think buildings are interesting, and I don't really want to explore inside the buildings. I just want to see what the layout of this area is.
Okay, so
Elven solidarity.
So Connor is just running after Gwillem. What is Tekla doing?
Like a crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up. So what is Tekla doing? Moxie is preoccupied with the mechanisms on the door that led into here. So she is.
I think I'm going to check out that mine. You said there was a lyrium mine.
Yeah, so basically from here in the town square, you can go down in a ramp-like thing. You can see a cart imprint on it, though old and filled with dust. But this is probably where they pulled up shit after it's being mined up. Do you want to go down?
I'm gonna check the ramp first, just with my foot to see if it holds anything, or if it's that old.
No, it's like a solid rock ramp. It has been carved out from the stone itself, so to say.
So I guess I'm gonna leave one of my spears behind, the two-handed one, just to show that I was here, if anyone looks for me. And
Tekla marked her
then I go down.
Okay.
Yes, I did mark the territory. It's
Are
mine.
you gonna go to the bottom of the pit, so to say? Or are you just gonna
Not
slow?
the... I'm gonna go
Okay.
slowly,
Yeah, so
cautiously.
you go slowly and cautiously. You get closer and closer to the Lyrium. It doesn't really have an effect. You feel a bit, don't know, weird around it. But as you go down, you can see some little spots of viridium in the walls as well, and this looks like it has been professionally worked as a mine ages ago, not recent. Like, Lyrium is sort of a living thing as well. Although it's weird as hell. So you can see like some of the lyrium that's jutting out, it has taken root on the surface side of the rocks, and it has spread a little bit. You have never seen this much spread from like bare lyrium.
Like lyrium, like
Okay,
grows and reproduces.
Lyrium sort of grows. It doesn't really reproduce because it's one of those things like viruses. It's sort of a living thing, but it's sort of not a living thing either because it doesn't die and it's not born. It doesn't have a life, but then again, it does spread.
It just spreads.
Well, now I've got
It
new
just
moral
spreads.
reasons for never using it.
so think of it like, veins in a body, sort of.
Yeah.
It kind of
Okay.
works that way.
Yo, you
So
mean
I'm-
crystals?
Oh my god, we're
I
in Gaia's
mentally-
body.
I mentally note that I'm gonna claim this mine. I put the spear there. And with that, I'm fucking loaded already. So,
Okay.
are there any people there, like bodies or something?
No bodies. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No bodies of dwarves. No bodies of critters. No bodies at all.
So there's just an incredibly rich mine that has no safety precautions in place, and it's completely empty.
Yeah.
Well, you said the lyrium could grow, so they might have mined it out, and then something happened, and then it grew back.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
Yeah, well, I'm weird. Gwillem,
Hmm.
question: What do the dwarves have to do with lyrium? Do you know anything about that?
Off the top of my head, I think they're the only ones that can mine the stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
they are only ones, along with the tranquils, that can mine the stuff and that can, like, withstand the effects of lyrium on the mind for long periods of time. They are the only ones who can craft runes and do enchantment as well, since their connection to the fate is severed, just like the tranquils.
Basically, we'd all die if you and I would die if we went in there because of the lyrium dust.
Yeah.
Trying to mine it.
Mages would
can
die
you
a bit
also-
quicker. Not necessarily die, but go crazy.
I
Yeah.
use the royal we then.
Like we will probably be possessed or something.
I wouldn't want to hazard.
Oh, me
is there-
neither.
Is there any sort of town square or central area for this place?
Yeah, that's where you arrived at from the side road. Yeah. It
Okay,
was
awesome.
a big square. Most of the town is looking down towards the mine, sort of thing. If you stand at the top of the town at the third road that's up in the back, the road where you came in would be on the right side, and there would be a road out on the left side as well, both leading into the town square.
In that case, I'm going to find a good spot roughly center.
Mhm.
I'm going to take off my shoes,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start trying to meditate and trying to enter cross the veil.
Okay, actually, let me.
Veil, fade.
I have to look up the actual rules for that.
The heck?
Yeah.
I also have no idea.
Okay, so in the meantime, while I'm looking that up, the
Can Vanaria and I
fate-
roll another search for
Yes, Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yay! I can read minds now.
Okay, so you guys go in.
Jesus.
Oh boy,
Fucking hell.
that is a, you know what that is? A stunt point. 5
That's
stunt points.
19 with 5 standpoints.
I know, right?
You find everything, like everything inside.
I'm
this
not
place.
sure what's going on with my rolls.
Is that
Fucking hell.
exploration stunts?
That's gonna be an exploration stunt, yes, I think.
Yep. 4, 7, 8, 9.
I kind of want to roll for something, just anything, because usually I'm the one with the bad rolls. So
You're the one with the bad rolls.
Just to, yeah, just to see if I have stolen the good rolls.
Okay, so tell me then.
I'm gonna.
You
Yeah, I'm
decided
rolling something.
what you're gonna do with
Drinking.
your stunt point.
What?
This is for little Ossa. Just tell me when you decided what you're gonna do with your stunt
Yep.
point. Okay.
Roll a jumping.
Roll jumping. I'm gonna jump alone in the.
You could have
Jumping to the
another
Lyrium
drink.
pit.
You could have another drink.
Hmm.
Okay, so what are you doing, little Ossa then? I missed that. Or have you not decided yet?
Can I make a suggestion for the stunts?
Uh-huh.
Speedy search, and that makes me wonder.
Yeah. I was trying to read That Makes Me Wonder, but it's long.
Basically, like it's double insight.
Yeah, let's do those. Thank you for advice.
Okay, so speedy search is that you actually find things really fast, and you find 3 bottles of ink of splendor.
Okay, I'm taking notes.
Okay, ink of
Hey, bottles.
splendor is a special kind of ink that let me find it again because I am trash at this. And this was ink of splendor. I put this down somewhere. I promise.
It immediately
there-
disappears into my bag.
Yeah, definitely. Like I thought, So, the lyrium contained in the single bottle of ink renders it capable of changing colors both as and after it is applied in order to illuminate both beautifully and helpfully even the simplest of messages. It provides a +3 bonus to dexterity calligraphy and cunning cartography and writing test to scribe information. Construction plans drawn up with cunning engineering are easier to carry out. Workers following such plans gain a +2 bonus to relevant tests. A full batch of this ink produces 12 uses, and you can roll a 2d6 for each bottle to determine how many uses are remaining in all the bottles.
Okay, so I rolled 3d12s, is that it?
So you roll a 2d6 for each bottle, and that will tell you how many uses each bottle has.
Roll.
So 2d6 3 times.
So that's 3 uses.
So one of them has
4
3,
uses,
one of them has 4, and another 3.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
almost a full batch.
So they sort of dried up a little bit with the time. They've been probably sitting here, but
So I'm
it
just
is
gonna tally that up to 10 uses total.
yeah.
Just pour them
Yeah.
in all into the same one.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So it's sort of on point from what you've seen of this place so far. It is rich in lyrium, and that was probably most of their income as well. So of course there would be items made with and from lyrium here. The ink of splendor included.
Okay, and then what was the other one I did? That makes me wonder.
Yeah. That makes you wonder if all. What does that do again? Because I can just riff off here. Let
To
me see.
discover more information about your surroundings and the object of your test. So, because I made an exploration to search for stuff, can I implement it on the surroundings?
Yeah. Go for it. make another perceptions check for me.
So the bonus doesn't use a different focus. I'm not focused in searching, so that doesn't apply. However, double on this bonus test does not give rise to stun points.
Okay, yeah.
So I just do another search then.
Yeah, just another perception check. I will give you something
Perception or searching?
serious. You are already doing searching. It cannot be the same focus. As it said.
Perception then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
this is,
17.
like this, you found in a drawer in the in this little house, and when you're picking out the vials, you realize what it is, and slowly start to like see little drawings all around this little house that are just glowing. The time has not taken its toll on them. Now that you look around, there seems to be a child's bed as well in one of the rooms, and the drawings there are a lot more frequent. There are like drawings of deep stalkers. There is one that you think it might be one of those creatures, the Brontos, pulling a cart up from like an angled bit, which you assume is the mine outside.
I want to touch one of the drawings and make it green. Does it change color?
Yes, you can do that.
I want to call Veraria up.
Yes.
I'm gonna touch the drawing and make it blue.
Will they recognize the ink?
If also shows you the bottles of ink, yes, you would definitely recognize what it is.
I'm not showing the bottles yet. I'm just making the drawing on the wall change color.
Like, even with the drawing changing color, considering that where I'm from.
Yeah, you would probably know it, and you would think it's like it's weird because these things are kind of expensive because
using it like that, it's like
it's from Lyrium A, which is expensive for people who are on the overground, and B, it's used for such a silly purpose. You would waste shit like that, but then again, just think of where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I will look at it and go, "Oh dear, that is so amazing," and yet I come from a family, but oh dear me, they used it for kid drawings?
Are there only child drawings in this house in that sort of paint, or has there also been taken notes or been schematics drawn of anything?
So there were probably schematics at one point, but the parchment that they were drawn on were not that durable. So you see little bits of paper here and there, like it's sort of that when paper just degrades with age, and it's just it no longer holds the ink. It is falling apart when you try to pick it up. It's not even a full parchment anymore.
Okay, so there's no like information that I could take. Okay.
No, sadly.
Still, if they could use it for this sort of stuff, they must have had tons of stuff. But again, there is a lot of lyrium inside. Do you know what this is?
I'm gonna give one of the bottles with 3 uses to her.
Okay, so
this is quite the gift. You do know how expensive this thing is, right?
I don't, but I know it helps with taking notes and drawings because it wasn't on the work desk.
It indeed does. Like, this is used by very high tier professionals to make sure that their designs are well kept. In the winter, we use there's a lot of use for this in architecture, with palaces and all that sort of stuff.
And because you study a lot, you need to be able to take good notes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So, is that everything I can find in this house?
You rolled really well, so let me pick up my notes again. Let's see what
And
else
you
you
get
get.
extra information then too.
Yeah, you got a little bit of extra information, and
Right.
that's 1, 2.
What buildings would be the most interesting to go look at? Is that
Give
the
me-
kind of information I can get?
Not really. Most of these buildings are sort of uniform. Let's just say that because, well, they have been carved out of the thing.
Same stone.
Same stone. Yeah. Ooh, you actually find a dagger.
Ooh.
It is a nice dagger. Nice dagger.
Sacrificial dagger.
And roll me 1d2.
1d2.
Yes.
D2?
1.
Yeah. So this is a masterwork dagger. You can feel it how it weighs a bit less, and it has some nice intricate carvings into it. So if you want to add it to your inventory, it's a dagger that you get +1 to attack with.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you found the masterwork dagger.
And it disappeared into my pouch.
Yep, of course. So, Willem, I actually have a thing for you.
You do?
So-
I've been trying to find it since I met
Yeah, it's in the DM's bit, like exploring the fate. Yeah. So any mage can go into trance to enter the fate and assist others in doing so. The process of entering the fate takes 10 minus willpower minutes of meditation and a successful target number 10 magic spirit test. So how much is your willpower?
My willpower is 2.
So to actually enter the fate, you have to meditate for 8 minutes. And make a magic spirit test. Roll a magic spirit and be above 10. If it's below 10, you cannot enter the fade right now.
Okay, please, please, please.
It is above 10, it's a 12. You will actually be able to enter the fade. So while you meditate, what is Gwillem, actually, what is Kamnar doing? Gwillem is just like sitting there.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're pulling Kemnar with you to the fate.
Yeah, that would cost
shit.
that would cost 50 silver worth of materials. And
Good thing we're surrounded by Lyrium then.
yeah, and you can actually do it if you want. It needs 50 silver pieces worth of materials per person, including powdered lyrium, which is abundant here. These materials are used up in the process. The mage's task to enter the fate has its TN increased by 1 for each other character in the ritual. So target number 11 for one companion. So if you want to pull Kamnar with you, I will allow it.
Kamnar, you want to go somewhere completely fucking mad?
Absolutely fucking not.
And
Well,
this, children,
well,
is why you asked for
actually-
consent.
Wait, hold on.
Oh god.
Shit. I said no too early because in my character sheet, if
Do you have the
DM
curiosity flaw?
What?
Do you have the curiosity flaw?
I do.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Oh no. I really want to know. Fuck. I have 1 gold and 19 silvers.
It's okay. You can gather the materials free of charge, but you will have to make sure it's
But
not
from now on,
Willem
remember.
actually handling it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Okay then. Like, yeah, like I said, like trace a little circle out of powdered lyrium and then do it.
Yeah. So yeah, you two are gonna sit there for 8 minutes as we go back to tech level. You guys are meditating together.
Well, I kind of think that if there is a mine, there must be somewhere a refinery. So
yeah.
I leave the mine and start looking for that.
Okay, so you walk around up And roll me a perception scene. This is gonna be quite a easy task, so to say. Just a perception scene, yes. I cannot hear you right now. You went to ook ook. Okay, that is 8. So this is basically a routine one. It's just to see if you have seen the actual like little thing that shows you the way. And it seems like the refinery is supposed to be on the like through the gate at the end of the other bridge that goes out from this tag. So the refinery is actually not located within this outpost for various reasons, most probably.
I kind of want to do it or not.
Okay, I cannot hear you right now. It went weird. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm kind
Now
of
it's-
having
now it's
second
good.
guesses
Mhm.
if I should go there alone or not.
Yeah.
So I think I go back and come across Connor and Willem and see that they are kind of preoccupied.
Yep.
So I kind of just leave a note saying that I'm gonna check out the refinery across the gate.
Okay.
I mean, beyond the gate, so that.
Yeah. And you head out towards the other.
Also, I wrote on the note dips on the mine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sorry,
Okay, then
Kara,
I-
but what bit of information did I get with my...
It's most like so what you gather from that is that this settlement was not just a mining colony, but normal dwarves, normal people have lived here, and yet you guys don't see any other clue of them. No graveyard, no bodies, no anything.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, Tekla wrote no dips on the mine. I'm not sure that's how it works, but we will go with that. Yeah.
I wonder-
Yep.
You said there was an inn, right? Or a bar?
There is an tavern type of thing, yeah, around the middle of just of the square into the direction where Gwillem went.
I want to go have a look at that one, because if people had to leave in a hurry, it will be most likely there.
Okay. So
It will be less easy to find.
yeah, I sort of suspect Varanya is coming after you, right?
Yes, obviously.
Okay,
I'm
so
being tailed.
you two entered the bar, it's... 1 second. Windows are not barred, the door is not barred or anything. You enter quite easily. It's a lot easier to open this door than the first house's door was. And it looks like a tavern with stone chairs, stone tables, most of the things are made from stone. And it looks quite undisturbed. There is a lot of dust, there are some spider webs here and there. No spiders inside though.
Good.
Would there be? I mean, if they are exposed to for too long.
And most important, there are no prints in the dust either, so no one has been here in a while.
I'm gonna go up to the first table and write hello in the dust.
You just write hello in the dust, nothing else happens.
Is
Oh,
it
in 8
me
minutes'
or
time,
what-
you are going to be shitting yourself.
Oh god.
Or I'm gonna be very happy, you don't know.
Or both. I don't know.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I am searching.
Yeah, searching around, trying to see if there are any. I would like to see if there are any records, like if there's a guest book or something.
I will have no respect for privacy and open all the doors in all the rooms.
Pretty much that
yeah.
as well.
Okay, so yeah, that's the
Search?
first roll. Okay,
So,
that's a good
is
one,
that-
and another stunt.
I'll
This
go
time.
for the same, I guess.
Give me
Okay,
a
so
second.
speed
Unless
search.
people that read faster than I have
Oh,
another
hey!
suggestion.
Okay, both of you have gained 6 stun points.
We have stunts!
We
have
are
12 stun
stamping all
points.
over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, exploration stuns. Give me a second.
Okay, so yeah.
So can we like do an inverted resources at hand and like find double what we were supposed to find or something like that?
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Holy
Mhm.
shit, that is actually a really good idea right now.
Yeah.
So then it will be speedy search and resources at hand for me.
So
Yeah.
little Ossa is actually finds 2 lyrium potions, not lesser lyrium potions, but lyrium potions.
Actual
This is
lyrium
a
potions.
bit
Okay.
actual lyrium potions. These are a bit potent. And you, Verania,
Yeah?
you find 2 runes of fortune, novice.
Ooh. Okay.
So yeah, this is actually that rune of fortune was supposed to be only 1. I will tell you,
Ooh.
and I will send you the stat block for that after the session.
The
This
murder
one is-
hobos are murder hoboing.
Yeah. And roll me another one, both of you, because this is a bigger building.
Okay.
So this would take a bit longer to search thoroughly. So
Decent.
okay, yeah, little Ossa
I technically
doesn't
get 1 stone point.
yeah, like little Ossa doesn't find anything else. It is not a success, sadly. But
Oh, it's not a success. It's 9.
okay, but Verania actually finds
Friendship.
yes, friendship. Verania finds like a really intricate like dwarven mug that you've
Oh.
never seen anything like this before, and you would put its price around 12 silvers.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what you find.
Oh, this does look interesting. Did we find any sort of registry or book
So
or
basically, you found a registry type of thing. It was a heavy cover, so the cover was intact, but as soon as you opened it, the thing inside just crumbled to dust. It is old and not very well protected from air and
I
shit
can
like
tell.
that. Yeah.
well, that was my idea.
So yeah. In the meantime, Willem and Kamnar are actually entering the Fade.
Yes, I'm really excited. This is my first
So-
time.
So
Be
as you
gentle.
Be
get
gentle.
Please be gentle, yeah. So, as you guys enter the Fade, it just feels this. It feels weird. It's a dreamlike state. Gwillem, you feel a lot more powerful. You know that you can draw from death a lot more easily. You can use your powers a lot more, and in a lot more potent way. And both of you, as you look around, there are floating islands everywhere in this greenish, yellowish, tinted world, so to say. And up in the distance, far away, you can see the Black City. It looms overhead, always in the distance, standing up atop
Wait, so we're
a
not
vast
even
island,
underground?
floating in the mist, out of reach. Well, you are in the mist, you are in the Fade. You can sort of see that on the island that you're standing, like all around you, there is this bubble-like thing where you sort of can see into a room, and there are 3 of these, and there are darkspawn trapped in there, but they are not in the Fade. They are not in the other side either, because you wouldn't be able to see them. In one of the bubbles, there's an ogre, like, pounding on the edge of the bubble, and it just seems angry, seems eager to get out, but it can't. It's just trapped in there. Other than that,
what's our opinion on ogres?
ogres are darkspawn.
Bad.
Big
okay.
bad. Yes.
Okay. Like it's the poor ogre situation.
No. It's better that it can't move or anything.
As you look around on the island that you are on, it seems to be full of these blue glowing flowers. You don't know what it is. They are singing to you just a little bit.
Are they singing like the Lyrium was singing?
Yes, they are singing like Delirium, but a bit louder.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. You can go around. You can see like a house in the distance. It's weird. It doesn't really look material, but it's there.
Is it? So I'm inside the Fade.
Yeah,
What
you're
do
inside the Fate.
It's completely like a dreamlike state. Where do I actually have like an out-of-body experience, kind of seeing transparently the place where I'm meditating, or is it
No,
like in a completely different place?
It's
Or, like,
completely different place. It does
quotation
not.
mark.
It does not correspond with where you are. It
Yeah,
does
okay.
not look anything like that.
Okay, so I do recognize the floating island building that I saw in the puzzle room.
Yeah, you do recognize that.
Golem, I do recognize the room, the floating island that I saw in the puzzle room, because when we pulled the switch, the ceiling is went translucent, and I saw that.
Oh.
What actually? Yeah, how do we communicate in the Fade? Is it like
You talk as normally. You talk as normally.
If it's like underwater speech. Interesting.
Well, flippin' heck. Ghosts. Any ghosts?
No ghosts.
Excellent. Alright.
No
In that
no
case-
spirits or demons either.
Nonsense. The demons are just chantry propaganda. So, how would we get from our island to the building island?
You are on that is on the same island.
Oh.
Yeah, the little
Alright
building
then.
is on the same island.
Time for us to explore the way elves do.
Yes, the way elves do.
Okay, so I guess you guys are walking towards the little building.
Yep.
Yeah. You're right there. It's a little shack in the countryside. Like you would see on the countryside. There's like a side with stables there and all that. It's quiet.
Can we see into the windows?
The windows are shut right now.
Okay, but can we see in through them? Okay, but can we see in through them?
No, because it's like those wooden shutters that are shut from the
shuttered.
inside. Yeah, yeah, shuttered. Sorry,
Okay.
that's how I meant it. Yes.
Bloody foreigners trying to learn English.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Don't worry, you know full well I'd say the same thing to Leon.
Yeah.
I head into I head toward the front door then.
Yeah. Okay. Do you open it?
Unless some strong part of me that should know better is telling me I shouldn't.
No. The fade is always weird. It's never the same. So you could open a door here and end up in a room, and you could open that same door back and end up somewhere else from where you started.
Okay.
The nature of the fade is very fickle.
Well then, as long as we don't... I suspect as long as you don't piss anything off, we won't have to deal with too many, environmental dangers.
Yes.
Yes.
I completely trust you because this thing is all new to me, so I don't know what is considered to be normal and abnormal.
Oh, this is the blind leading the fucking blind. Alright.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I follow you. You follow me.
Right. Okay. As you two step through the open and step through the door, Gwillem, you end up somewhere very similar. It's a forest that you recognize. There are land ships that you recognize. There are people that you recognize. You are at basically what the fate created from your memories of home, so to say. And this is where we are gonna end the session.
Oof.
Good. I'm stuck in the fate for a week.
Yeah, you're stuck in the fate for a week. Okay, guys.
That's gonna mess
So
with my brain.
I am
This
proud.
isn't the sort of thing where someone can just pour cold water over us in the real world.
No, you need a certain amount of round of. So for mortal dreamers, leaving the fate is simple. Blah 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 blah. Awakening from a visit to the fate takes 5 minus willpower rounds of concentration with a minimum of 1 round. The character can take no other actions while concentrating, making it difficult, to say the least, when threatened by a spirit or other fate hazards. When trying to leave the fate, to avoid such dangers can be risky. Yep. So, yeah, you will actually have to do shit to get out whenever you feel like getting out.
Lovely, jubbly.
Very soon, I suppose, after learning that.
So, I am proud of you guys. You solved the puzzle
Yay.
in a timely manner.
What at what cost?
Yeah, so what do you guys think is gonna happen next?
We are going to level up.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, you are going to level up. I wanted to wait for mods for that, but if you guys want, I can give you what level up. Yeah, no door orgies, sadly. I'm sorry about that. If you guys want, I can give you what you get with level up. So with level up, each of your health increases by 1d6 plus constitution.
Okay.
You can increase one of your primary abilities by 1. I think the primary abilities are told, like, set by the class you're playing. You can also pick one new ability focus from your primary abilities, which means that you will put 2 in that focus, and gain the class power for the next level.
Nice.
I'm a hardy motherfucker.
Wait, what was the last one?
You gain your class powers for the next level.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, since everyone is rolling like dog shit, if you roll below 3 on the d6, you will bring that up to 3.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like
Do you
Jerry
roll
has
the
this.
thing now? Okay.
Yeah, you can roll the thing now, and
So
we'll roll the
it's-
things next time.
You roll, but the minimum is half.
Yeah.
Just
But
the
you-
one.
It's basically like we did on Cerulean
Wait,
Springs.
no.
I roll 2d6.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's 1d6 plus your constitution.
Yeah. Wow.
So you get 3 plus your constitution.
Okay, then.
Oh,
This was
Right.
wonderful. Okay.
I've actually got a healthy amount of health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
How much do you have?
31.
Same.
Did we rest? So
I
did we set?
So, guys, you have not rest yet, but you
Yeah.
can add this both to your current health and your maximum health.
Oh, I didn't lose any health.
Hurt yet.
Oh,
Nice.
good for you.
So, yeah, Audrey, you get 3 plus your constitution. I don't know what your constitution is at the moment, though.
my constitution is 2,
Two.
so that's a 5.
Nice.
To my max. Ooh.
Yeah. Also, to your max as well, and let me check. I think, where is it? Was it in focuses and talents? I think. No. Oh. Okay, classes.
What are you
Yes.
looking for?
So
Like
mages will get a new spell at level 2. Rogues are getting stun bonuses. You become more adept at finding the weak spots in your opponent's armor. You can perform the pierce armor stun for 1 stun point instead of 2. That's for rogues. And for
Nice.
warriors, they are getting a new ability focus where they can choose from cunning military lore, dexterity riding, or strength climbing. Also, in this note, the primary abilities for mages are cunning, magic, and willpower. For rogues, they are communication, dexterity, and perception. And for warriors, they are constitution, dexterity, and strength. So you gain a +1 in one of those, and you gain gain a focus in a thing that is under one of those that you don't already have as a focus.
Could you please repeat the rogue ones?
Rogue. So your primary ones are communication, dexterity, and perception.
We add 1 to one of these that we choose.
You add 1 to one of these, and then you can choose, like, let me see.
A focus from either.
Focus from one of those. So, like, for what is it? You have dexterity, perception, and communication.
I would like to do in searching.
Yeah, you can do that. So you put a 2 in there in your focuses. Yeah.
I increase my communication to 0 from
Nice.
minus. And where do I put my focuses? Sorry.
So there is a whole page for
yeah.
focuses.
Sorry, I didn't see.
So I am gonna change it for you. See, there's the 0 and now you have a 2 in searching, little Ossa.
What's the point of having the ability rating advancements for 9 to 12?
9 to 12? What do you mean?
So the way I'm reading this, you get the advancements spent on an ability. Even numbered level, you get it on a primary ability. Odd number, you get it on a secondary ability.
Yeah.
So the most you can get is 10, and the most you can start with is a 4 anything. So how on earth are you supposed to reach 9 in anything?
Well, you can gain stuff in the Fade as well, for example. There are some funky bullshit that you can get from there. Let me see, where is it? So, rewards from the Fade. So there are shit like essences, so you can get like an essence of courage, which gives a +1 to Wilderness Courage. Or there are some funky shits that I could give you from the Fade or from here and there. You can raise it with actual items as well that you can gain from here and there.
Yep, aye. Sweet.
And you said for warriors we can pick constitution, strength, and dexterity?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I just closed it because I am a big pepeg. Let me get there again. Gonna be player's guide. Playing the game? No. Character creation, yes. And warrior. Yeah, so you can choose one from constitution, dexterity, or strength.
And what? I'm gonna go with constitution.
Okay,
Sharon,
nice.
what are you putting it into?
My focus?
Magic, yeah?
Oh no, I'm putting it into willpower because I had 1.
Oh, yeah,
Ah,
okay,
yeah.
fair enough. In that case, I'm gonna bump my
And
magic up.
what was it for warriors when it comes to focuses?
So you get a new focus that's under either constitution, dexterity, or strength.
Okay.
You put a 2
Whichever I pick?
instead of the 0. Yeah, whichever you pick, as long as you don't already have a point in that. So you will put a 2 instead of the 0 into that focus.
Under constitution, dexterity. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Lil also has the neat +2 in searching now.
Yeah.
How many pluses do I get for my focus in communication or dexterity or perception skill?
So basically, when you pick up a focus, you gain a +2 in that one thing.
Oh, okay.
Under it, yeah.
So many things to choose from.
Yeah, like you can take your time. You don't have to just choose right now. Just don't forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focus from primary ability. What?
Also, mages, this might be a good time for you to put in the spell class that you want to put want to go in, your focus is, and
Mm.
well, you get a new spell as well.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to have a look at it. Cause
Yeah,
I'm more
like no
concerned.
rush, absolutely. And yeah,
Here's
I really don't know what to pick for focus.
Here's a
I mean-
point that that might be relevant for me, not immediately, but next time I level up.
yep,
You know Necromancer talent.
yeah.
Why do I need entropy magic for it? If all of the walking corpses and everything is spirit magic.
Huh, that's actually good. I think the Necromancer is actually a specialization.
Yeah, it's talent, so it's not relevant for now, but
Not relevant for... I think the Necromancer actually shouldn't be relevant until level 6.
06, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
But
lot of
just-
doors away.
Yeah, but
Entropy
it's
is mostly because I think it's like life drain and shit like that. If I remember right.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Specializations. Just specializations, yeah. Yeah, so those are gonna be like tiny little quests that I'm gonna have to make for you guys for when you get to that bit. Which is gonna be fun.
Adding spears to my focus would be redundant, wouldn't it?
I think you already have spears to your focus, don't you?
I don't. It's just the weapon group that I picked earlier. Okay,
me-
whatever. But it's
Let
not.
me look at it. I mean, you can put it, you get a +2 to the attack with spears, I think.
Ooh.
Yep.
But I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go with that.
you put your +2 in something else, I think. Not sure what it was.
There we go.
Okay, so Tekma
Now
now
I'm
has
extra
+2.
spiritual.
You are now extra spiritual. Nice. Okay, good job, guys.
I'm gonna
Yay!
do this stuff later. Sorry,
Yeah, don't
But-
worry about it.
I-
Like,
I took notes, so
yeah, I'm usually
it's-
around my
it's-
PC, so don't
okay.
worry. Yes.
And you said it would increase my attack by 2? My cat just walked over my keyboard.
Oh, nice. Yeah, increase your attack by 2.
Hold
for,
on
for,
a
for
moment,
your spear. Yeah. Yeah.
Kara.
Yes.
Bye.
I've been rolling calligraphy this whole time.
Really?
There's a writing focus.
Oh god, calligraphy is making it look nice.
Yes, I didn't care about making it look nice, I just wanted it written down.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, that happened.
Look how pretty I can to write.
Amazing.
God damn it.
Look at all the squiggles. They're pretty.
In the meantime, I actually found someone for us to raid, which is gonna be Waldrian once we do
Ooh,
the
nice.
shoutouts. So
Yeah.
from the top, guys, from the top.
Hello, I'm Jerry. I write things. I am one of the developers of Cerulean Springs TTRPG. You can find me at being the overseer, which is a fancy word for DM or narrator of Menagerie campaign on Saturdays, but not at the moment because in the next 2 weeks we're gonna have one shots.
Hell yeah.
So I might play in one of them.
Okay, next up is
Yo,
Wolf.
it's me. Hello everyone. My name is Wolf the Wolf. You can find me on Twitter, where I post shit ton of links images and opossum images, as of lately. And that's basically it. If you want to check out some pretty nice animal pictures, go head there and follow me. Also, I only take part in this TTRPG session, so you can find me every week, Wednesdays, here. So
Yes.
unfortunately, I'm pretty busy with stuff, so I won't be joining other sessions. Moving on.
Yeah, Mox is sadly not here with us right now, but you can find them here at Sprita Studios and at Postal Pandas on Twitch. And obviously the Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram link that is on the overlay. Next up, Don.
I still only exist in this pocket dimension, but I am responsible for the chaos that will be happening on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Me and my dungeon gremlin, Linkus.
Nice. Next up, Atri.
Sup, I'm Audrey. I'm here in this in this campaign, and I'm currently doing one shots as well.
Nice.
Aside from that, I'm only on Tumblr, and I don't know if you want to venture there. So yeah,
She posts great memes.
so I'm told. Mostly
Uh,
garbage.
and Linkus next.
Hello, I'm Linkus. I've been playing Gwillem, and I am still looking at streaming at some point.
Yes.
Things keep getting coming up, but it'll happen at some point, I'm sure. And I'm also running the Sunset Star, a modified
Sunrise.
D&D 3.5 game. I said Sunset, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
The Sunrise Star.
Sunrise story.
I mean,
indeed.
give the party 10 more fucking sessions.
Yeah,
And
let's
I-
not rush our revolution, guys.
Indeed. And
Where
I
they are
have
taking down and destroying every idea of high fantasy possible, which I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Indeed. And I've been Chair Fox running this game. You can find me on this channel 3 times a week. You can find me at Chair Fox on Twitch at least 2 times a week. I am currently playing through Dragon Age 2 now that I have fixed my virtual audio cables. Yay. You can also find me at Twitter, at Instagram, same fucking name, as per usual. And yeah, see you on Saturday actually. I am gonna be in the one shot as well as Aspen.
P.S. Don't have sex with doors. They don't open.
Always knock before entering, people.
Yeah. See you later, guys. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Join the Discord.